In the ever-evolving world of fashion, few names shine as brightly as Kendall Jenner. A supermodel, entrepreneur, and member of the famed Kardashian-Jenner clan, Kendall has established herself as a force to be reckoned with in the industry. With her keen sense of style and massive social media following, she has the power to influence trends and drive sales. So when she announced her collaboration with Adanola, a popular athleisure brand, fans were eager to see what this capsule collection would entail. However, what began as a highly anticipated launch soon spiraled into chaos, leaving many questioning how it all went wrong. Campaign kicked off with much fanfare. Adanola teased the collection on social media, showcasing sneak peeks of stylish, comfortable pieces designed for the modern lifestyle. Kendall, known for her chic yet laid-back aesthetic, was the perfect choice to represent the brand. The promotional materials featured stunning visuals, Kendall posing in vibrant workout gear against picturesque backdrops, exuding confidence and grace. Fans eagerly awaited the release, sharing their excitement across platforms. As the launch date approached, the hype reached a fever pitch. Campaign included a series of carefully curated events, including a launch party that promised to be the highlight of the season. Influencers, fashion insiders, and media moguls were invited to experience the collection firsthand. The anticipation was palpable, and the buzz around the collaboration seemed like a recipe for success. However, as the launch day drew nearer, cracks began to show. The first sign of trouble emerged when social media influencers started sharing their thoughts on the collection. While some praised the stylish designs and quality materials, others voiced concerns about the limited sizing options available. Kendall's collection, while sleek and fashionable, did not cater to a diverse range of body types. This oversight sparked a conversation about inclusivity that quickly gained momentum. Many fans took to social media to express their disappointment, emphasizing that a brand represented by someone as influential as Kendall should consider a wider audience. The backlash intensified, with hashtags calling for size inclusivity trending across various platforms. What was meant to be a celebration of fashion had turned into a debate about representation, leaving Kendall and the Adanola team scrambling to respond. In an attempt to quell the rising tide of criticism, the brand issued a statement acknowledging the feedback and pledging to work toward a more inclusive sizing range in the future. While this was a step in the right direction, it did little to quell the anger of those who felt overlooked. Many believed that the initial oversight reflected a broader issue within the fashion industry, one that often prioritizes aesthetics over accessibility. As the launch party unfolded, the situation took another unexpected turn. Celebrities and influencers arrived, ready to showcase the collection to their followers. However, the event was marred by technical difficulties that no one could have predicted. As models walked the runway, the sound system malfunctioned, causing music to cut in and out. The lack of a cohesive atmosphere left attendees feeling bewildered. Kendall, who was expected to make a grand entrance and address the audience, found herself facing a growing wave of frustration. As she stepped onto the stage to speak, the crowd was restless. She attempted to rally excitement by discussing the inspiration behind the collection and her passion for the brand, but the energy in the room was already dampened. Combination of sizing issues and technical difficulties overshadowed her message. To make matters worse, attendees began to take to their phones, documenting the chaos and sharing their experiences online. What was meant to be an inspiring launch event quickly turned into a viral moment of embarrassment. Clips of the awkward moments from the runway were shared widely, with captions that highlighted the mishaps. People were quick to point out that a collaboration with Kendall Jenner should have gone off without a hitch, and they expected more from such a high-profile launch. The fallout from the event continued to snowball. Social media platforms exploded with memes and commentary, many poking fun at the situation. Some users expressed sympathy for Kendall, while others were less forgiving, questioning her ability to lead a campaign effectively. The juxtaposition of her glamorous lifestyle with the chaos of the launch created a striking contrast that resonated with audiences. As the days passed, the criticism did not let up. Kendall's team worked diligently to salvage the campaign, but the damage had been done. They released additional promotional materials that addressed some of the concerns raised by fans, including a commitment to expand the sizing options in future collections. However, the initial missteps lingered in the minds of the public. In the wake of the launch, Kendall took to her social media to address the situation. In an emotional post, she acknowledged the disappointment and frustration felt by fans. She expressed her commitment to inclusivity and promised to do better moving forward. "I want everyone to feel represented in my collections," she wrote, her sincerity shining through. Post garnered mixed reactions. While some applauded her for taking accountability, others remained skeptical, questioning whether these words would translate into real change. As the fashion community continued to scrutinize the campaign, industry experts weighed in on the implications of the launch. Many argued that the incident highlighted a critical need for brands to prioritize inclusivity from the outset. They pointed out that the fashion landscape is shifting, with consumers increasingly demanding representation in all aspects of design. The failure to meet these expectations can lead to public backlash, as evidenced by the Adanola launch. In the weeks that followed, Kendall and the Adanola team focused on rebuilding trust with their audience. They organized a series of focus groups with diverse representatives to gather feedback on future collections. This move was seen as a positive step, demonstrating a willingness to listen and adapt. However, the road to redemption would be long, and the scars from the launch would take time to heal. As the dust settled, Kendall reflected on the experience. While the campaign had not gone as planned, it served as a valuable lesson in humility and growth. She recognized that her platform came with a responsibility to advocate for change within the industry. This realization fueled her desire to not only create beautiful clothing but also to ensure that everyone felt represented in her work. In the aftermath, Kendall's journey with Adanola took on new meaning. The brand began to pivot toward a more inclusive approach, launching new lines that catered to a broader audience. Kendall became an advocate for body positivity, using her influence to promote discussions around representation in fashion. The experience transformed her perspective and ignited a passion for creating a more inclusive industry.